What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm talking about one from RLJ Entertainment. It is Kill Order. So this one doesn't have a really deep plot. It involves a high school student who seems to be just kind of, an average guy. He has these strange visions that are like memories, but he doesn't remember these things happening. So it's repressed memories kind of forcing themselves to the surface. Then one day in class, a bunch of armed, heavily armored guys break into the classroom and try to take him. And in that instance, everything kind of clicks into place in his mind, and a lot of buried memories come to the surface, including the fact that he's this badass martial artist and has these special, almost like superhero powers. So he opens up a can on all those guys and gets out on the run. So he's managed just to escape, but the issue is the people that he cares about are still in danger because these people will do whatever it takes to get to him, even if it means going through, his loved ones to do it. So this movie is kind of almost like a demo reel more than a feature film at times because it's so centered in on the action. There's hardly any story. There's really no character development. It's just kind of whatever it takes to get from one action scene to the next, which some people won't like, and other people who just want a streamlined action movie will really like it. The movie only runs about 77 minutes, so it's super fast paced, and believe me, there is no filler in this one at all. You have a little bit of exposition in the lead up, and from there it's just like once the fuse is lit, this thing never slows down. The action scenes are really good. What I like about them is they're like super frantic and in the moment. Really, really, really like blistering pace on the fights. It's got some mostly like hand-to-hand combat, martial arts kind of stuff, but there's also a really cool, which I think is the highlight of the whole movie. There's like a two-on-one fight. There's also weapons involved. There's chases. It's fun stuff. It was made or directed by James Mark, and it stars his brother Chris Mark. These guys have an extensive history in martial arts and in stunts, and that definitely comes through here. They've definitely focused in on what they do well and kind of cut everything else out. And again, it's just going to depend on whether or not you need a deep narrative and characters to appreciate an action movie. Some people need that, other people don't. That's going to kind of define whether or not you really like this movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. It is not maybe one that I would go back and revisit a lot just because it doesn't have that character depth and the narrative depth. But I think it would work best if this is the first in like a series, or if this is like an extended pilot for like a TV show, because I think this is a really cool concept. I just want to see more about the world. I want to know more about the character and just kind of see what else is going on with this story, because it's a really interesting thing. We just don't get to see too much of it. But then again, it might be one of those situations where it's better to not know than to have it explained to you. We don't need like a midichlorian situation going on like in Star Wars. So anyway, Kill Order is a solid action movie, especially for an indie movie. Its low budget roots kind of shine through at times, but I was pretty impressed by the level of action they were able to pull off here. So if you're a fan of like action movies and you don't need that much story, and there is just a little bit of sci-fi in this as well, which was kind of cool. But I would definitely recommend it if you're a fan of action movies. The DVD is from RLJ Entertainment. It comes with a nice slip cover. Everybody loves those slip covers. It doesn't have any extras, but it has a solid transfer. It doesn't look super glossy and polished, but it looks fine for a DVD. It looks good, so I don't think anybody have any complaints, and it's pretty well priced too. So if you like indie action movies or just really fast-paced martial arts action in general, I think you'll, at least get a few good moments out of Kill Order. If you want to read my full write-up of the movie, you can at markfusion.com. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Patreon at markfusion. You go to my Patreon to get exclusive content. And if you want to see what I've got coming up, you can follow me on Letterboxd. I post the stuff there before I get around to doing the video, so you can get an idea of what might be in the pipeline to come here. There go my dogs barking anyway. But the best way you can help me out is just to hit that sub button. I would greatly appreciate it. It's a free, easy, direct way to support me and help me to continue to make content. Thank you so much for watching this video. I got to see who's breaking into my house. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon.